Hi everyone. Lighting is an essential element in photography and videography. Proper lighting can clarify the details of subject, create contrast, and even set up the picture mood. Therefore, having the proper lighting is vital to capture the perfect picture. In this video, we will review Amaran's newest product, discuss its features, and compare it to other compact RGB lights. So stay tuned. This video isn't sponsored, and everything in it is my personal opinion. Please support us by like, share, and subscribe. Thank you in advance. I want to mention that I'm using Amaran and Aputure products for a few years now. In July 2020, I purchased my first couple of compact RGB lights, which were Aputure MC. In the beginning, I used these small RGB lights to capture pictures. I really like their flexibility and performance. 2 years later, in July 2022, I purchased the second couple. The CDS Link app makes controlling Aputure and Amaran products easy. Therefore, I prefer them. Over time and after 4 years of using the Aputure MC, they are working properly without any issues. So, I love their product quality, performance, and ease of use. When I started making videos last year, I used a couple of Amaran 150C lights as my main light source. I have one here, the other one above my head. I have no issues with them at all. The only thing I want to mention is that if I shoot in color, sometimes I have to increase the ISO. So in such scenario, a stronger light might be better. Maybe if I purchased the Amaran 300C, I wouldn't have this issue, but that's much more expensive light. Anyway, this is a specific type of picture I'm talking about here. For all other scenarios, the lights perform flawlessly. Recently, I purchased an Amaran P60C to use as fill light, and I'm really happy with it too. I'm using it on this side with light blue color. Now let's talk about the Amaran Ace 25C. Last week, I received a promotional email from Amaran about a new product, the Amaran Ace 25C, and I was instantly interested. The thing that really caught my attention was that this light has a maximum power output of 32 watt in comparison to 5 watt in the MC and 60 watt for the P60C, which is much bigger, heavier, and more expensive, of course. The light comes in 5 colors: charcoal, white, silver, pink, and green. And it can be purchased as a single light or a kit. The kit is more than the single light with 30-degree light control grid, a mini tripod, and a carrying bag. The kit version and the silver, pink, and green single lights are estimated to ship in early November according to Amaran website. So I purchased the single light in white color, as you see here. Inside the box we have a USB-C charging cable, which is 50 cm long, a dome diffuser, a cold shoe adapter, and the Amaran Ace 25C. The dome diffuser is made of hard plastic and gets attached to the light by magnets. The light is made of plastic and has this rubbery, grippy magnetic area. In the front of the device, we have the magnetic points to mount the accessories and the LEDs. On the bottom, we have the quick release mount, and at the top we have the 1/4 inch screw mount. On the side we have on-off button, this slides, and above it we have this back button and customizable button. On the back side of the device we have this pressable dial, can be rotated, can be pressed, and smart screen. Below that we have a fan. This device has 32 watt output, so it needs a fan to keep it cool. Next we have the rubbery magnetic area to attach the light to metallic surfaces. The menu can be controlled through the dial to navigate options. Press the dial for OK and the multifunctional button for back. We have this ace lock which we can connect. As you see, now it's attached to the device securely. We have to press the button to release it or connect it, and it cannot be attached backwards. It's magnetized and it's not possible. And at the bottom here, we have 1/4 inch nut here. We can connect, and we have cold shoe, so we can attach the device to the cold shoe on camera. And now I want to see if we can charge the device while it's turned on. First, I will turn the device on, as you see here. It's on. Now I have this USB-C cable and I don't know if it's visible or not, but I think it's charging. So it's possible, like if the battery is not enough for you, which is I think it's really sufficient for many functions, you can connect the cable and keep it charging and working at the same time. Now we will talk about the menus of the Amaran ACE25C. We have the RGB and the HSI to change the color and intensity. On the RGB, we can choose the values from the red, green, and blue. From the HSI, we can choose the hue and the saturation of the light. In the CCT, we can change the Kelvin of the light to change it from 2300 to 10,000 Kelvin. In the fan, we can choose smart or silent. On smart, the fan can work and the device can provide up to 32 watt. On silent, the fan is off and the device can provide up to 6.5 watt only. When we activate boost, the device can provide up to 32 watt of power in comparison to 25 watt max without the boost mode. On the output, we can use this light as power bank to power other devices, and we can turn it on or off from here. On custom, we can customize the button on the side. The main function of the button is to go back on menus, but the function can be assigned to the holding or double click the button. Here we have hold, we have double click, and when we click on it, we can choose one of these functions as shortcut to the button. On the FX, we have a 12 lighting effect we can choose from. Well, when we select language, we can change the language of the device software. From Bluetooth, we can reset the Bluetooth connection and the version to show the software version. And now we'll demonstrate some of the app functions. We can turn the device on from here. Now it's white on 6700 Kelvin. We can change it to 2300. We can pull it back. Usually I use it on 5300 Kelvin. And the color we can see here, no, it's yellow. It's really responsive and we can choose the color we want. And of course we can control the effects from here. We have 12 effects. In this light, we have, let's say, paparazzi. Party lights. And we can adjust the features also here, saturation, frequency, and intensity. We have the police. The police effect. And there are more. Now we are coming to the part where I compare our device to other devices. This is the device, the Amaran ACE25C, which we are reviewing today. And we are comparing it to the Aputure MC. I have this Aputure MC for 4 years now, and I want to show something here. As you see from long-term use, this is yellowish. I didn't keep it in its original bag because it comes in small bags and I have 4 of these. The device is much smaller. It has a small screen. It's much smaller than the one we have on the Amaran. It doesn't have a fan like this one. It has a strong magnet like the one we have on the Amaran. And it can be controlled by the CDIS app like the Amaran here. It has USB-C port. It has this 1/4 inch screw only on one side, like only this side. Here we have this mount and we have the 1/4 inch screw. Now let's remove the diffusers to see the device. It's without diffusers, they are much smaller. As you see, it's really small. You can put it in your pocket. It's really small. And this one is attached magnetically. Here we have this dial. You can click it for back, or you change the function, as you see here. See? Like we can click here, change the Kelvin. Let's make it equivalent to what we have with the other one. We can change it from 3200 to 6500. That range is much less than what I have with the Amaran. Now I'll put the specifications of both devices on the screen. We will show the dimensions, the weight, the price, and the maximum power output. This light, given its size, weight and price tag, is really bright compared to similar products. At the same time, it's compatible with the CDS app, which can control all your lights and help you apply your vision easily. And this app is working only with Amaran Aputure devices. According to the Amaran website, it can run for almost 50 minutes in boost mode. The device has a 1/4 inch screw mount, a strong magnet, and the lock to cold shoe adapter, so it can be attached easily to metallic surfaces or to 1/4 inch mount or even a cold shoe. I only wish if they included a small pouch to keep the light and its accessories together. But after all, the light is bright, lightweight, small, has app control. It can be attached to metal surfaces, 1/4 inch screw and even cold shoe quickly. And it's priced at $99 for the single light and $125 for the kit. So I think it's a good option if you are looking for light to visually improve your videos or pictures. Thank you for everyone who reached this point, I really appreciate it. Products affiliated links in the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe and leave us your feedback in the comment section below. Have a good one.